Dr. Gaby Cora, let's look for the innocent explanation to this engagement proposal. When people are in crisis, when they're in panic, don't they have a tendency to come together and hang on to each other? And couldn't this engagement be a manifestation of that?
Yes, it could very well be a manifestation of that, and life goes on, so to speak. And in a way, it looks like this father had already been engaged with this 17-year-old in some shape or another, so this is just making things a little more formal.
Diane Cho, your station broke this story. What can you tell us about this astounding news that Ron has reportedly proposed to Misty? Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Diane Cho, your station broke the story. You're back with us. Tell us what you know about this engagement.
Ronald Cummings, Haley's father, proposed to his 17-year-old girlfriend, Misty Crosland, last night at a Chili's restaurant in neighboring city of Palatka. We're told that he apparently got down on one knee, told her that he loved her, and then proposed in the middle of the restaurant in front of several family members. Now, we spoke to Misty today for the first time really in a couple of weeks, and since Haley's disappeared, this is the first time we've also seen a smile on her face and her seemingly very genuinely happy as they were walking down to the courthouse to fill out the application for the marriage license. Now, of course, because she is 17 years old, Misty's mother did have to accompany them down to the courthouse to give the court the okay for this marriage. Now, Misty also told us that what she thought was that, you know, she thinks that despite what everyone is thinking or what they're going to say about this after they learn about this news, she says they're only doing this for one reason. That reason is because of Haley. They say that this is what Haley's wanted all along since the two of them have gotten together, since they started dating about 6 months ago. They say that Haley wanted them to live as a family. So this is what they're doing, and they hope that when she does return, that this is what she can fulfill for them.
Dr. Gaby Cora, your thoughts as a psychiatrist?
There's many things that we don't know that may have been going on behind the scenes, and this may explain it. There may be even more things that we're not aware of. But you know, the other thing that's so important for us to discuss is the judgment. It looks like so many people have such strong opinions about this, and this family is grieving, and they still don't know if Haley is alive or what's happened to her.
Yes, absolutely. We have to always keep compassion in our hearts for this family. I mean, we have no idea what it's like to go through something like this. Diane, thank you so much for that report. We're going to talk to you again a little bit later in this broadcast. Everyone else, hang tight. We have so much to cover. I'm going to be taking your calls on the Caylee Anthony murder case. That's right. The Caylee Anthony murder case is up next. Call 1-877-JVM says. That's 1-877-586-7297. In other adorable video of little Caylee Anthony resurfaces on YouTube and prompts a lot of questions. Where is this video from, and why did it fall through the cracks in the first place? This is the first time a lot of people are seeing this video. We will have plenty more of this to show you tonight. Plus tonight, the person who says she posted the video responds. Meantime, Casey Anthony and her defense team head to court again this week. This time, they will ask the judge for evidence taken from Casey's car and her ex-boyfriend's computer. Prosecutors, meantime, just filed, get this, a motion asking the judge to find out who is paying for Casey Anthony's star-studded defense team. I am back with my expert panel along with reporter Bob Keeling from CNN affiliate WESH. Bob, what is the very latest?
Yeah, well, that certainly is the latest, that motion filed by the state today. And what they want is from Judge Stan Strickland to basically tell Jose Baez, show us the money. Where are you getting the money? Where's Casey coming up with the funding to pay for 8 attorneys, including one just announced last week? He is also asking, in fact, in his pleading, the prosecutor who wrote this said that it seems that Casey is seeing a conversion from pauper to princess. So they want the judge to have Jose Baez come in his chambers, if necessary, to basically disclose where Casey's getting the money for her defense team. Also, I talked to Jose Baez on the telephone about an hour ago about this, and this one seems to be something that he's taking a little bit personally. He's saying that this is some sort of witch hunt. He called this speculation and fishing. He told me that the prosecutors, the state, does not have any evidence that he has done anything unethical. He also told me that he's actually employed an ethics attorney to make sure he's been doing this the right way all along. But the bottom line here, Jane, is that the state wants the judge to literally be the judge of that, get all the finances on the table, and make sure that this is on the up and up, so Casey would not have grounds somewhere down the road to say, I didn't know about any of this, and I want a very expensive retrial. I want a do-over. And the bottom line here is that the state wants Casey to sign a waiver saying, I'm aware of the financial dealings, and I'm giving Jose Baez the authority to do that.
That's absolutely fascinating. We're going to get to more of the newly resurfaced video in a moment. But first, Drew Findling, what do you make of this? If they have legitimate funding for their dream team, why not just say, here's how we got the money?
Oh, because why would you? What business is theirs? If it came from a family, it wouldn't be their business. It's never their business. This is yet another panicky move by the prosecution and law enforcement where they don't need to. They have a great case to prosecute. This is an unnecessary diversion, and it's cloaked in this statement that we're concerned about some conflict. So what they're really saying, Jane, is they're saying, we want to make sure that Baez and his lawyers are conflict-free, that some third party isn't motivating them to take a strategy they would not otherwise take. But you could do that on every case. The bottom line is they're wondering. They're saying, well, we should be slaughtering them.
I mean,
well, it's none
we're all
of
wondering
our business.
where they're getting all this money.
None of our business.
Do you agree, Sharon Lyko, that this is none of our business when you have a dream team that could cost, potentially, unless they're all working for free, literally millions of dollars?
Absolutely. It is nobody's business who's paying for her defense. The Queen of England could be paying for her defense. So what? When O.J. Simpson was on trial, nobody questioned whether his friends were contributing, whether he was the one that took his savings and cashed it out. He was a rich and famous guy, so somehow he had the money and nobody cared.
All right, I'm glad that we have both attorneys agreeing on something. That's a major accomplishment right there. All of this video of adorable little Kaylee, which breaks my heart to look at, resurfaced on YouTube recently, and many are wondering what impact it could have on the case. Take a look at this adorable video of little Kaylee dancing. Again, it's so bittersweet because this child is no longer with us. Could this hurt Casey's case because it really rehumanizes little Kaylee and reminds us, Dr. Gaby Cora, that a precious life was lost?
But it also shows, Jane, that a caring mother was taking good care of her little one, who seems to be smiling and dancing and having a good time. So I think it could be taken both ways. You know, on the one end, people can be very, very empathic to the loss of the child. But on the other hand, we can also see her mom as a person who loved her daughter.
Right. And now